First off today, if you've been wandering around London suspecting a slightly cooler vibe in the air, then it could be the fact that the 4 times Grammy-nominated Eric Benét is gracing the UK capital. In town to launch his latest body of work, The One, this side of the Atlantic, we found the crooner enjoying life before his 3-night stint at the Jazz Cafe this weekend. And after adjusting to his uber-cool vibe, it was time to go one-on-one. As you do every day, just taking in the ambience of Camden Town with Eric Benét. How are you, my man?
Good, man. It's a lot to take in around here. I love it.
It is beautiful vibes in Camden. But, of course, you're in town doing this mini European tour.
Yes.
What's that all about? What's it in aid of?
Well, you know, this is, I'm launching my album, The One. And really excited about The One. It is the first time I've released a project on my own label, Jordan House Records. And this is probably one of my favorite parts of London to come hang out, and I thought it's very apropos for me and my whole vibe, and, you know, to launch it over here.
Sometimes I cry when I'm all alone with this heart of mine. Ooh, sometimes I cry.
The title of the latest body of work, The One. What is that? Is that a statement? Is it a homage to someone? Tell us a little bit about how that come about.
Well, really, the reason why I named the album The One is because I've been like working and dreaming and trying to reach a level in my career where I can release my music on my record label. And
on your terms as
and
well.
On my terms, and finally really be in control of my career. The house that I grew up in, you know, I'm the youngest of a bunch of older musical siblings. Like all my older sisters and my brother, they sang, they played instruments, and so our house had a reputation of being the music house on the block. So that's why I called my label Jordan House Records.
People are still definitely gravitating towards you. When I've dropped I'm going to meet Eric Benét, they're like, oh, that's my boy, you know, that music. For yourself, how does it feel that your music resonates with the people out there? You know, I imagine a lot of babies have been born and made to some of your tracks.
That's an awesome feeling, man. I mean, you know, you kind of create your music in this cocoon. You know, you're in the studio and you're just going by what feels good to you, and you never know what's gonna, you know, resonate with people. And then when you put it out there and have like so many people identify with something that you did that was so personal to you, but they relate to it on such a, you know, personal level to them, I mean, that feeling never gets old, man. Being able to touch people that way. And I think, going back to that other point, I think like my method of making music has not changed. So I make, creatively, I just try to be as vulnerable as I possibly can, be as honest as I can in the lyrics, and just try to get out of the way when it comes to the music. Just let the music flow through me.
And it's not just members of the public that appreciate what you do, also the critics, 4 times Grammy nominated. How did that feel?
Oh, that's awesome, man. I mean, it's always awesome to be, you know, acknowledged by your peers, and for people to think that what you do is good and keep doing it. So we're gonna give you some recognition for that. That's awesome.
I'll just have to fake it until I can make it. There's a smile on my face, yeah,
It must be nice, you know, so long in the industry now that you're still selling out. You're 3 nights here in London, completely sold out. But has the industry changed for you?
Oh, yes, sir. The industry is, I mean, there's so many changes. Many for better, some for worse. But I think at the end of the day, I think if you are an artist who is passionate about what you do, and if you're good at what it is that you do, if you rhyme, if you rap, if you play the violin or whatever it is, if you keep working on your craft and you keep getting better at it, you know, the industry, you know, business-wise is going to do what it's going to do. It's going to go up, it's going to go down, it's going to be hard to sell records, it's going to be more about a business of saturating your brand as opposed to selling records. That almost doesn't, you know, I think it's probably...
It's so minuscule now, isn't it, in comparison to what it used to be?
The actual selling records part is almost non-existent now compared to what it used to be. So it's more about, you know, like let me just develop my brand and saturate myself out there via the internet and make sure like people want to come see me. And
well, Eric, it seems you're pretty chilled out. You're enjoying life from a great perspective in the music industry.
Yeah, man.
I suppose for the people at home, where can they keep it locked to all things Eric Benét for stuff in the future?
Please follow me on the old Twitter at eBenet. That's EBENET. And, you know, come to my website, ericbenet.net. See what I'm up to, and look out for Jordan House Records next year, and the artists that will be coming out next year on Jordan House Records.
The world so